Hello, everybody. I'm Ross McDonald, and this is the weekly wrap up. Thank you for tuning in. We've got all of the information today about what's happened in the last week. So, thanks for watching. What's happening with Bitcoin and where is it driving the market? Here's what's happening. You've been watching this the same as me. This is a descending wedge pattern with a flat bottom, which is a little different. 6 times since June, Bitcoin has not broken through 18,500 with either an opening, closing candle. We have seen wicks break through, but that's a little different from perspective. Bitcoin in the last week has basically traded sideways, hasn't really moved much. But what you can see here is that we're very close to the end of this trading pattern. What is going to affect this? Well, we have some obviously news coming down the pipe for an announcement from the Fed about interest rate hikes, and that news will drop a week and a half from now, so November the 2nd. Now, it's interesting that there are even articles saying, yes, interest rates are going to go up 0.75 percentage points or 0.5. Forbes is already putting this out there a little while ago. I don't like seeing this news early. It's almost like fear mongering, in my opinion. People are mentally conditioned for a recession to happen, which obviously with the market's situation makes sense. But Bitcoin itself usually will not deviate from this at all. So seeing that Bitcoin's currently at $19,187, the question is, will it break out from this or will it retrace? It's hard to predict, but I would assume that we are going to see a bit of a retracement here, as we've covered in previous weeks, and testing lower lows, which it's not a bad thing. So let's look and see how Ethereum has done. Ethereum's traded sideways for the last 2 weeks. Post merge for Ethereum 2.0, it's currently at $1,302. It's been quite consistent. The great thing is, with the market in this condition, gas and transaction fees are super low. Have you pushed any transactions? Have you enjoyed that at all? I have. So I don't know. The glass is half full, from my opinion, in certain cases. Looking at the top 10 chart here, we can see that Bitcoin was down 0.8% on the week, Ethereum 1.3% on the week, BNB is down 0.4% on the week, XRP is down 5.6% on the week. We have Cardano down 7.7% on the week, Solana down 7.6% on the week, and Dogecoin down 0.6% on the week. Seems like everything is headed in a similar direction, but look at this. Flip the chart, top 100 in the last week on 7 days. Look at that. You've got tokens that are doing 33% profit on the week. That's Casper Network. We've got Frax Share at 27% increase, and Lido DAO up 22%. Now, it's important when you look at tokens that you're not familiar with like this to understand what is really happening. Look at the trading volume. These are decent volumes for tokens. At Gaussian Media, if we market a project, it has to have minimum trading volumes before we will even introduce it to our community at all. Why? Because if we introduce something with too low of a trading volume, it becomes more easily manipulated or becomes higher risk to invest in because it's not established. So everything you see in the top 10 will have trading volumes in the millions, and you see very healthy trading volumes such as Quant up 17% with 267 million. Look at Polygon. Polygon's up 6.5%, 465 million, and that's 24-hour volume. These are important things to track. So if we look and see at the top 10, Bitcoin's done 31 billion on the day. Tether has done 38 billion on the day, and that is a spread that we have typically seen in this bear market. It's pretty standard. If those trading volumes tend to drop near the end of the week down to 25, 20, or even into the teens, that will become a bit of an issue for the market. We will see a retracement. Less volume means you will probably see an emotional response from people. There will be some selling off, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen. try to wait and see what happens and react to the market as opposed to predicting it. Let's jump over to NFTs and see what's happened in the last week, not the last 24 hours. Let's update that. CryptoPunks, Bored Ape Yacht Club, Other Deed for Other Side. We always see these as the top 10. Let's play a little game, a little different, where we exclude blue chip and high floor price NFTs from the top 10. So let's just not even say those ones in here and mention some of the other projects that are in the top 10 here. Look at Niolings, which is a new project, 0.18 ETH floor price, and yet they've done 1,393 ETH in trading volume in the last week. That's very impressive. Let's skip all the other blue chip ones. Even Genuine Undead has had a fairly consistent increase and now has peaked and is retracing a little bit. It's had 11% increase on the week, but it peaked right around 1 ETH, and it's done 1,163 ETH on the week. Going to lower floor price, we've got Street Machine, which is super cool project. Love the artwork there. We've got Down Market Ducks. We've got Beans Official, and if we scroll down a bit more, I'm not even looking at Renga or Moonbirds. These are all such high floor prices. Of course, they're going to do. They're going to be in the top 10 because their trading volume is going to be so high. So it's really interesting if a project is doing well and the activity is increasing, it hasn't peaked, and the floor price is still low. And one that was interesting that I noted, actually I don't see her on the list anymore, in the past 24 hours it was doing good, was the Anthony Hopkins NFT called The Eternal. It's basically his art project where he has featured his face. It's rendered into all of these NFTs. Very, very cool. It's an art project. If you want to see if there's any utility or anything tied to it or what future releases will be from Sir Anthony Hopkins, dive into that, take a look. But that is the breakdown and the weekly wrap up for the week. Thank you for tuning in. Again, my name is Ross McDonald. If you want to reach out to Gashi Media or reach out to myself on Twitter at RossMcDonald1, ask me questions, roast me, criticize me, whatever you want to do. I'd love to hear from you. So thanks again for tuning in and have a fantastic weekend.